Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, I am Stephanie, and this week I am stuffing my envelopes and my sinking funds for September the 27th to October the 3rd. So I've actually made some changes. I've moved my dates up a little bit. So I was stuffing originally for the 26th, but what I'm going to do is stuff for the 27th, and I'm going to run my weeks from Monday to Sunday, and that way I can see a full week of my spending, and it's not sort of running from the Friday before. And it just makes more sense, right? When the week starts on Monday, then I know that is when my spending starts. So I kind of had to just use an extra day to include in my week. And then now what I'm going to do is start tracking from that Monday, and that video will go up tomorrow. So before I was putting my expense tracking on the Saturday because my week ended on the Friday, but now we'll be ending on the Sunday, and that video will go up for my expense tracking on the Monday. So I am going to jump right in, get my wallet together, and move my sinking funds out the way. So they both are Mo-Term wallet covers or wallets. This is a planner that I have that I'm now using for a wallet. So let's open it up. You know, I love to go and spend all my coins. When you do have more of a lower income, there's not as much sort of saved over. So here is my cash breakdown. I have $1 in here, and this is my piggy bank from Dollar Tree. So I collect my loonies and toonies in here. So this one is for $1, and I'm just going to drop that in there. And then in here, I'm super excited because this will technically be the third month for doing sort of cash envelopes. I did start back in, I believe it was June. So, I mean, technically it's the fourth month, but in terms of a full months, it would be 3 months. So I'm excited about that video for tomorrow and seeing how much I have saved in my sinking funds. So yeah, that's coming next. So in here, I have my money. I am cash stuffing $250 this week. Okay, so I'm just going to take it out the back here. And that's what I love about this. I do have an unboxing, and I do have where you can purchase this from. I know a lot of girls have been able to purchase it off of Mo-Term. They have their store in AliExpress, but they do have a store in Amazon, so you could check either one. If you are in the US, Amazon probably will be faster and cheaper, as opposed to kind of having to get it all the way shipped from China, which these do come from China. So 250, this is the cash breakdown card, and I'm just going to put it in here. So I have 5, 10 in fives, and $10 bill, and 20, 40, 60, $80. And I can see this one is ripped, so I probably will put that to go back to the bank, to be honest with you. So that will probably be, I will circulate this. So this will go back into spending, or maybe I will put that back in the bank machine. Let's see. So, and then I have 50, 100, and now 150 and 50. Okay, so let's put this away at the back here, and let's get started. So I do keep a micro notes here at the side that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and that way I can reference it and see what I'm doing. I have moved out of, I was using a Skinny Mini to track and kind of put all my finance and budget stuff for the week in there, but now I am using a classic size Happy Planner, so you guys will see that on my expense tracking. So I'm just going to write it down at the side here. So when I do my expense tracking tomorrow, I know. So don't think here's my pen. I'm going to be writing it down on the side. So this is what it looks like. And so you'll see for the week of the 27th up until the 3rd of October, that is where I will write here sort of in this ledger or side part in terms of my weekly spending and how much will be allocated to each envelope. So let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to kind of put this on the side here. So the first envelope that I'm going to be stuffing for the week is my envelope, which is for myself. I noticed that because I don't do a zero-based budget, I do spend on my Visa, and I will pay it back from my bank account. Like if I know I need to purchase something online, then I do it that way. But what I'm going to actually do is just probably put a little bit more in spending for the week. And then maybe I can start showing you how, when I do my monthly bills, how I pay back my Visa and from what sort of categories it would come from. So the first thing for myself, I have upped it to $50 this week. I think it's realistic that to not go over your budget is to actually put the amount that you think you're going to spend. If you know you're going to spend $100 for the week, don't put $20 in here because it'll be coming off of your Visa. It'll be coming out of other envelopes, and that's not what we want to do. So $50 here. I'm just going to write them here. So 50. And then next is for gas, and gas is going to get $60. Yo, gas is mad expensive. So honestly, I was legit putting gas in here last week, and you will see tomorrow how much I spent on gas. Like, it's crazy. So I've had to pull, as I said, from other envelopes. So let's get this money circulated back out. So I'm going to put $60 in here for gas this week. I am at like half tank, but because I've shared that my parents weren't doing so well, I am doing a lot of traveling back and forth. I'm about an hour away from them, so one way. So yeah, so that driving has definitely cost me a lot more. So gas will get 60 this week. And then for grocery is only getting 25, and it is only getting 25. As I said, I need to show y'all what my cupboards look like one of these days, because really and truly, my cupboards are packed. I am super grateful for that. My deep freezer is packed. So I don't really go grocery shopping really more than once a month for a big shop. So, and yeah. So that's why this will only be for like creamer, as I've said before, and, you know, little 1-2 things that I need for the week. So that is my spending. And yeah, so that is the wallet. Next is my sinking funds. So here are my sinking funds for the week. And I am, as I said, I'm super excited. Like, you know, it's nice to be able to kind of see how things are going, how your spending is going, you know, and saving up for the things that you really do need. So I'm actually going to be moving these envelopes to the back because I have not been really stuffing these for the last few weeks because I think I'm at the cap for both. I will give you a little story time when I get to the back, okay? So let's just get on with the show. So let's put this back here. So this is for renovations, and renovations is all the things that I want to do around the house. I am in a new build home. It is now a year old, but honestly, my tiles have been cracking in the kitchen because we didn't upgrade. The backyard is on hold until now spring, because we are moving now into fall, sort of winter weather. And yeah, so let's start with the first one is for pets. Okay, so pets is getting, sorry for that, I just had to make some adjustments. So for pets has $350 in here, and I'm going to be adding $10. So that's going to bring me up to $10. I've now updated my trackers, which is good. So that is going to have now $360. So I'm going to add 10. And now for a total, I'm going to have 1, 200, 250, 3, 350, 3, 370 and 380. So that is not right. I think I forgot to add that last 20. So I have a total of, so in here I have now, I should have added that 20, so it should have 380. So that was the last 20 that I added when I didn't have my trackers. But now that they are updated, now I can have everything in. Let's count one last time. So 1, 2, 250, 3, 350, 370, and 380 is in here, which is fabulous because if you own a pet and you do cash stuffing, you honestly need to have like an emergency fund because you never know. A few months ago, my cat, she had swallowed some rubber bands because I don't know what it is with rubber bands and the texture. And yeah, that could have been a very costly, you know, vet bill. So I was like, listen, I got to start beefing this up and making sure there's money in there because you have a pet, you never know. So the next category is for myself, and in here I have 100, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I am going to not add anything into my envelope this week. This is not a priority. This is more kind of fun shopping for myself that I put in here. Nothing like emergency goes in there. So this is my emergency savings, other than what I have obviously in the bank. So this is like money that we need to have on hand. We got to call a plumber. We are going to have our teeth cleaned, anything of that nature, eye doctor, that kind of stuff. Apparently in Canada, our eye doctors are on strike. So yeah, that is that. So I am going to be adding into extras $50. I want to continue with this and probably have like a couple $1,000 just, you know, on hand. So in here now, I had stopped at, let's see, 520. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 550, and now 570 in total for extras. And this is just really stuffing, you know, not really large denominations, as you can see from my trackers. So I think that's great. So in here is a total now of 570. And then for Christmas is Christmas and gifts, because I'm pulling from both. I'm going to be honest, I don't really shop for a lot of people for Christmas. It is, to me, a holiday for children. From you're an adult, like, to me, that finesse around holiday giving like is not there for me. So if you're not a child, there's no reason why I'm buying you Christmas gifts. I'm sorry, you work. Unless it's like a birthday or anniversary, that kind of holiday, then I will get you something. But no, this is strictly for shopping for the kids in my life. And that's really it, to be honest with you. So now I have a total of 1, 2. Let me know down in the comments who you shop for Christmas. Do you have a budget for Christmas? I don't really have a budget, but I mean, the more I guess is better because I'll continue rolling it over for other people for gifts. So 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, and 330. So, yeah. So yeah, you know, I mean, it may sound mean, but I'm sorry. You work, you got to buy your own gifts. I just don't want anybody, especially adults, feeling like they have to buy me something for Christmas. Like, no, I want the kids to be happy. All my nieces and nephews, I like to see them smiling on Christmas Day, you know, and all of us sit around and watch the kids open up gifts, and that's how it should be. And yeah, I don't believe in, you know, back in the day, it's like you would put yourself in debt for a holiday that would last, you know, for a day, and that's it, you know. So for me, I just, no. So in here I have 410. So 1, 2, 3, 320, 340. Sorry, I have 3, 320, 40, 60, 81, and 10. So that is 410 in here. And that's for travel. And then that's not getting anything this week because we're not going anywhere. right now. I feel like it's going into October. The next trip might be just for like our anniversary, which is in November, my husband and I. So I will just save that for then. And then for business expense, it's going to get this last 5, which now brings me up to a total of 1, 150, 5, 10, and 15. Sorry, that's 150, 55, 50, sorry, 55, 60, 65, yes. Okay, so that is $5 here and 165. And so for rentals, as I was saying, tiles are cracking. That will be getting replaced. Backsplash will be getting done hopefully soon. And then for backyard, there's $1,000 in here, but I realized, so wood has gone up in price. I don't know if in the US it's the same thing or around the world. Wood is just expensive, but I know in Canada, wood has become extremely expensive and has tripled in price. I did my backyard in our last home, I want to say now 2 summers ago, 2 or 3 summers ago, and it cost us a roughly under $3,000. I went and I asked some young guys that were doing a backyard of the neighbors across from us, and I said, you know, roughly give me an estimate because they have a corner unit. Let me know how much it costs roughly. And he was like $6,500. I said, no, sir, I ain't paying no $6,500. And our end unit might be even more, so no. That's going to have to wait till these prices come back down. So backyard is going to be on hold. It's going to the back here. Rentals, I feel like at $900, I'm good. That should cover most of the costs. So I won't probably stuff those two unless there's some extra money. And yeah, so that's everything going into my sinking funds for this week. So I'm super excited to show you guys sort of an update, how much is in here, and show you my new setup if you haven't checked out that video in my classic happy planner. And that's it, guys. So that is the wallet, sorry, my sinking funds and my wallet. And that's everything for this week. Any comments, any questions you have, please leave it down below. And I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.